I'd like to invite Lynne James from South Australia to come up and do the official welcome. Lynne is the chair, and I've got lots of notes here, but I actually forgot my glasses, so if it looks like I'm going back like this, I'm actually not feeling dizzy. I'm just trying to read my notes. So Lynne is chair of the National Construction Industry Mental Health and Suicide Prevention Group, so welcome, Lynne.
Good morning and welcome to the Construction Industry Inaugural Mental Health Conference. Is suicide a workplace health and safety issue? Just before I came up, I texted my husband and said, I'm going to be speaking in front of a sea of gorgeous men. I think he's worried. Suicide is a preventable problem, and it's exciting to see so many delegates and presenters and sponsors here today taking ownership of not only the problem, but also the innovative solutions that come out of that. The construction industry has taken a whole-of-industry approach, and employers and unions are jointly writing this agenda. This is really exciting, and from where I sit, I work at SA Health. You know, the construction industry is light years ahead of any other industry, so you're setting the bar incredibly high. The conference is presented by the National Construction Industry Mental Health Suicide Prevention Committee. I call it the Alphabet Committee. It's a peak group, and it's formed by Mates in Construction, IncoLink, AusHelp Foundation, with representation from every state and territory. And the Department of Health and Ageing has made that possible. As chair, I extend to you a very warm welcome to our distinguished guest, Senator Claire Moore, Bill Wallace from BERT, Sue Murray, the CEO of Suicide Prevention Australia, Tim Corney, the CEO for IncoLink, Wally Trohier, Chair of Mates in Construction Australia, Jorgen Gulstrup, the Acting CEO of Mates in Construction and really the father of this, Tony Holland, CEO of AusHelp Foundation, Wayne Foss, AusHelp Foundation Tasmania, and delegates from all over Australia. We have representation from every single state. And our speakers. We can't have a conference without speakers. But more importantly, we can't have a conference without all the sponsors. So I'd also like to sincerely thank CBuzz, our principal sponsor. Thank you. Really important. The Queensland Mental Health Commission, All Trades Queensland, Life Communication, McConnell Dow, Living Works, MIFQ, Converge International and BERT. We've got a really full program. We welcome our guest speaker, Dr. Sally Spencer-Thomas, the CEO of Carson Spencer Foundation to Australia. The Carson Spencer Foundation vision is for leaders and communities to be committed to sustaining a passion for life, and I think all of us that resonates with each one of us. Thank you to our presenters who are going to entertain us with song. They're going to inform us about cutting-edge international practice in workplace suicide prevention, inform us of our legal obligations, that's really important, and stimulate us with discussion in good mental health, wellbeing initiatives in the construction industry. And as an icing on the cake, we're going to have a few launches. The conference has been tailored to the construction industry and is inclusive of all of those working in the industry. Today, it's your opportunity to be refreshed by the stimulation of information presented and the opportunity to network, and that has already been highlighted. This is a really difficult area to work in, so network. Your networks will give you strength in this work. So make it your task to meet someone new and increase the network that you've got. I'd like to thank Mates in Construction Queensland for organising the conference and making it such an interesting program. The warmth of their hospitality is second to none, and for me, you've made Brisbane a favourite destination. I also like it that my hair curls without product up here. A special thank you to Julie Coulthard, Ian Godbold, Jenny Roberts, Lars Gulstrup and Lisa Marie O'Carroll. Now, I just wanted to share an incident with you that happened to me as I was disembarking the plane. because I really feel the discussion around suicide is really changing. As I was preparing to disembark from my flight, a passenger tapped me on the shoulder and said, "I noticed you were reading your program about suicide prevention. My son works in the prison industry as a psychologist around suicide prevention, and he's told me about Mates in Construction." And then before I knew it, there were 6 men, kind of, you know how you get really, really close, and they're all talking about, you know, suicide prevention, how important it was, and one of them was saying Mates in Construction in Queensland are doing the most fantastic work. And the thing that struck me was that the people who weren't involved in this squash in the passage weren't shying away from it. They were actually kind of leaning in, kind of trying to learn more. And I don't think I've ever been prouder of working in suicide prevention, and I felt so privileged to be involved in Mates in Construction. So I congratulate them, because 7 years down the track and people are knowing about it just randomly in an aeroplane and talking about it. So that was just fantastic. I hope you feel privileged and proud to be involved in the work that you're doing by the end. And so all I can say is, let's the show begin. Thank you.